What's good, YouTube? It's Aquarius Leviathan Prophecy, and I'm back with another reaction video. This time I'm gonna be reacting to LeBron James' legacy. This is basically going back, way back to his high school years, his Cleveland years, his Miami years. Just reminiscing on the moves and the uh, just pondering back on his career. You know. So let's get a like, share, comment, subscribe.
How would you say you play in the NBA? How would you say you play in the NBA Finals?
Not great at all. Missed the playoffs twice. I lost in the finals 4 times. I'm almost starting to be like, I'd rather not even make the playoffs than to lose in the finals.
What happened to Sam back though?
Maybe I should just disappear.
What is your individual long-term goal right now as a 16-year-old? What's your long-term goal?
To get to the NBA.
Do you want to be the best?
Yeah.
With the first pick in the 2003 NBA draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select LeBron James.
I want to be the greatest of all time. That's my motivation.
LeBron.
I mean, I don't necessarily bash LeBron James, but obviously, he spent most of his years with the Cavaliers. I think they only made the playoff once or probably twice. But other than that, the organization didn't want to put pieces around him. They didn't want to help him. So what what alternative did you give me? What alternative do you give me? You know what I'm saying? Either you help me win a championship or I'm gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm a free agent. I'm gonna leave. I could go anywhere I want. So how you gonna bash him for leaving? I mean that falls on the organization because of the organization. The team is supposed to put players around him, make him better. You know what I'm saying? To make him himself better. But the organization failed miserably. So when he left, everybody was burning his jersey, calling him a sellout, a fraud. All the names in the book. Why? Because of this. I don't blame LeBron James one bit. I would have done the same thing. 70 or probably 7 years. 7 years with the organization, just probably two playoff exits. Didn't make obviously LeBron James didn't make it his rookie year. Didn't make the playoffs his rookie year. One rookie of the year over Carmelo Anthony. Second year went to the playoffs, got past the Hawks, Magic, and then obviously bumped into the Spurs, and the rest was history. You know, and then after that, he's just been putting up stats and stuff, not going to the playoffs, and then obviously when he's a free agent, he makes his move and he bounces and he goes to the Heat. Now, obviously, the Heat wasn't really a firepower team, but the journey that they all went through down there was a learning curve. They didn't automatically win a championship. They suffered their first L in the playoffs against the Mavericks. Obviously came back and won the championship. Went back again, faced the Spurs, lost to them, came back again, won against the Spurs. So out of 4 trips to the finals, they won 2 out of 2 championships. Because that press conference, we're not going to win not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not... Yeah, it was just all hype. But obviously, at least they won twice. They could have just won once against the OKC and then just lose twice to the Spurs and then one to the Mavericks, and they could have been 1-4. That was underachieving. So,
Series
but I don't think LeBron James is a bad person. Not really a bad person, but I don't believe what he did was a bad move. You know what I'm saying? And this is the same song. This is the same song that they used on Allen Iverson. If y'all want to check that video out, y'all can. And people want to, I'll talk. I'm not gonna pause it no more. I'll just talk over it. When people compare LeBron James to Michael Jordan, or when Kobe was alive, they compared him to Kobe. They had three different personalities and different players. You know, yeah, LeBron James may not have the killer instinct that Kobe and Michael had, but that's what makes them all different. Not everybody can be the same. Because if all three had killer instincts, like what what conversation we would be having right now? Like who would take the last shot? People would take Kobe and MJ over LeBron James for the last shot because they know that LeBron James isn't a killer. It doesn't have a killer will or a killer instinct.
this fall, I'm gonna take my talents to South Beach and join the Miami Heat.
You're a sellout.
Just selfish.
Most hated man in Cleveland, Ohio. I hope he never wins anything in Miami. He is dead to me.
Dallas Mavericks are NBA.
See what I was talking about? So his first trip to the finals wasn't really that, you know,
Made mistakes.
roses and champagne.
Be who you want me to be. I'm LeBron James, Akron, Ohio, from the inner city. I'm not even supposed to be here.
He's the one with the tattoo, the chosen one. He's the one with the King James. It's like he wants to be crowned with no ring. Chosen one kept turning into the frozen one.
I'm not here to ask for any sympathy or actually. I'll let my game talk.
I don't know what the hell got over LeBron James. Like I said, his best years was with the Heat, dog. Like LeBron James was just a different animal when he was with the Heat. Like when I think he just turned it up a notch. You know, like yeah, like I said again, he may not be that killer instinct that y'all want him to be, but like he could do everything else. He could do everything else differently. You know what I'm saying? That was against the Spurs. I mean, the that was against OKC, the Spurs, when he lost to him the second time. And then obviously he went back to Cleveland, like he said, and delivered a championship the second time.
It's over. It's over. Cleveland is a city of champions once again. The Cavaliers are NBA champions.
Cleveland! This is for you!
How can you hate that, man?
Not as good as Michael Jordan. Come on. What do you think? LeBron is in a class by himself.
I mean, like I said, man, they both two totally different players, great players. But, you can't compare apples to oranges all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't force LeBron James to play or be like Michael Jordan. Obviously, he tried to model his game after him, but it was just a no brainer that he couldn't. So he was not trying to be somebody that he's not. You know what I'm saying? Like how Allen Iverson said, "I don't want to be Bird. I don't want to be Isaiah. I don't want to be any of those guys. When my career's over, I want to say I did it my way." And it's true. Allen Iverson did do it his way, even though he didn't win a championship, but he oohed and awed a lot of audience for a lot of generations to come. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't win a championship, but like I said, he left his mark in the NBA. As a Hall of Famer and not a championship and not a ring. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like, all right, that was LeBron James legacy. If you like what you saw, hit that like button. Please smash that notification bell. Comment on what you thought about this video. Was it trash? Was it great? Was it everything that you hoped? This was LeBron James career in one video. You know, like I said, man, two totally different players. I like both of them. I kind of hated LeBron James, but like it. I kind of hated LeBron James at first, but I realized that like I was hating him for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he swept my Knicks in 2012 in the playoffs, but I mean the Knicks wasn't really going nowhere, even though they were okay, great, but it wasn't going nowhere. And obviously LeBron James just had to put the nail in the coffin, send my Knicks packing. But other than that, man, I mean Michael Jordan killed the Knicks more than LeBron James did. But anyways, like, share, comment, subscribe. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other. I got one more video on the way.